your very own Mr. Entertainment. Mark Mulgrew on 107.8 Black Diamond FM.
And I've just introduced Stevey Hay to the sounds of the baseballs.
Brilliant, absolutely fantastic.
It's good stuff, isn't it?
I'm very, very impressed with that.
It's good stuff. We were talking about off air, and we were talking about various things. Found out we've got a mutual friend as well. I was going to ask you, your voice. You know, listening to your voice, that lovely sort of gravelly blues tone that you've got to your voice. Is that something you developed, or is that just natural?
I probably developed. I don't know. For years, I didn't even enjoy singing. I ended up singing because singers kept leaving the band. And honestly, that's how I got into it. I can remember the first gig I done when I had to sing because the singer had jacked in the night before. And halfway through a couple of songs, I just turned it into an instrumental because I just lost my bottle, you know.
Yeah.
But the last 4 or 5 years, I think I've really thought about it. Keys, transposing things, getting them to suit your voice. I've tried to develop it over the last 4 or 5 years, certainly, you know.
I suppose I think it's different to what I do because I'm the front man in one show. But it must be different for a guitarist to suddenly become the front man of a band. You know, that transition.
Right,
you know, there must be a bit of nerves, I suppose, and standing forward and stepping up to the plate, as they say.
Well, there is, but I've always sort of thought guitar first, tight band first, guitar first, and I've always left the vocals as like an afterthought over it, you know. So I tend not to. I've scary moments when I've tried to do something and I've actually thought at the gig I thought I shouldn't have picked this one, you know what I mean? And then I went back and worked on it and
halfway through the song.
Maybe changed the key or something, but definitely it's still a learning curve for me, you know, with the vocals, you know.
Now I'm just having a wee look at your CD and the blurb that's on the inside. It's saying it's a celebration of the blues styles that have influenced and inspired you over 35 years that you've been playing a guitar. Recording with the musicians you've admired and respected for years, it's been an absolute pleasure, and special thanks to Neil Warden for organising and instigating the project. But you also say, I would also like to thank two sadly departed soul brothers who gave me words of encouragement and wisdom when I was down, which is Tam White and Ronnie Rootsy Tate.
Well, I worked with Ronnie since, I think it was 1993, doing duos, band things. Ronnie, brilliant singer, harmonica player, and just to watch him, to stand behind and watch him performing it and doing the thing, I learned an awful lot from him. But I stayed, he said, you should have a go at singing that, or do you want to do a song? And I was like, honestly, Ronnie, I'm just happy playing the guitar. So he actually pushed me and encouraged me. And Tam White actually, one night I was actually going to just jack it in the singing and go back to playing guitar. Actually singing Caledonia, and Tam walks in, which was that was his big number, you know.
That was his song, yeah.
And he came up and says, good singing, guys, you keep it up. So if you had to turn around and say, stick to the guitar, pal, I would have probably stuck to the guitar, but again, for somebody that you respect and admire saying that, so he pushed it on another wee bit, So, yeah, they were always supportive, always good, and they were cracking.
I actually seen something, just touching on what you're saying, playing in front of fellow musicians and artists. You know, I seen a post from Willie Logan on Facebook today saying that thanks to everybody who came along to my gig last night and all the musicians who travelled. A room full of musicians, it wasn't that scary, you know.
Aye.
You know, which is true. You know, you're playing in front of your peers and the people who you admire and respect. So for Tam White to come up and say to you, you know, good singing, Gadgie.
Well, that was brilliant. That's what he says. Well, not actually good singing, good voice. Keep it up, you know. But he could have turned around and went, oh, stick to the guitar, pal, leave it alone, you know. And I would have took his advice, probably, and just stuck to the guitar. But wee things like that just help you on. That was it. I actually got inspired more with Ronnie Rootsy and Tam White than I did with guys, say, from America or things like that. Because they were local, you could go and see them. And that was sort of, it drove me on. I want to lead a band as good as that kind of thing, and I want to get in there and do that. So it was always good encouragement, you know.
Now, I've not seen you play live, and I was hoping we're going to talk about your gig tonight. I was hoping to be able to make it along, but unfortunately I'm working tonight. But from what I've been told, and certainly you can hear it in your voice and in the music that you play, you seem to just totally enjoy yourself. You immerse yourself in the
I do.
In the music.
I panic a bit before I get on stage, same as everybody else. But as soon as I kick off and I hear the rhythm section and Neil going, totally at ease. I'm enjoying playing with these guys immensely. You know what I mean? It's great. They're giving me a big boost of confidence. You know, it's all getting taken care of. Didn't need to worry about anything apart from what you're doing yourself, you know. So it's always a pleasure. It's always a pleasure, you know.
So who are the guys that you're playing with just now?
Dave Swanson, Dangerous Dave on the drums. I've admired and respected for years. Used to go and see him. Platform 1, playing with Alex Shaw, jazz. It's just the guy does everything. Paul Manson on bass, another one from Tam White's band. Big Neil Warden, obviously, on lead guitar. Stoughton, you know.
Yeah.
Stoughton. Brilliant guitar player. And tonight we have John Burgess, who's on the CD. He's going to be coming along tonight. And fantastic Leona Ray.
Yep.
Aka Leanne Cunningham. She's going to be doing her bit for us tonight.
So tell us a bit about the gig tonight.
Well, the Voodoo Rooms, it kicks off at 7. Doors open at 7:30. There's actually 3 bands on the bill. The first band is Jed Potts and the Hillman Hunters. They're absolutely brilliant. Stevey Hay Shades of Blue, and then it's going to finish off with the Jensen Interceptors, featuring Gary Martin on harmonica and vocals. They're another brilliant blues band, you know, very, very good.
So that's at the Voodoo Rooms tonight, and that's kicking off at...
Kicking off at 7:30.
And there'll be tickets available at the door?
Still a few tickets available at the door, but it's proven to be... the tickets are going really, really well, so we're delighted.
Do you know, the more people that I hear saying about playing in the Voodoo Rooms, and a lot of people have saying that it's one of their favourite venues.
It's a beautiful building, you know, beautiful place. We've done a few gigs there. There's a few good jams that happen there. It's just a nice place, you know. It's a nice room. It's not too big, not too wee. Just sort of right.
Yeah,
you maybe get about 80 to 100 in there comfortably, you know. So it's good.
Good stuff. Now I'm going to play another. I've chosen it because of the title. Tell me a bit about Shake Rag Boogie.
Shake Rag Boogie. Well, that was with our mutual friend that we were talking about, Mr. Keith Turner, we actually had a band called Shake Rag. And I always had this riff. So I thought, just made up the words one day, Shake Rag Boogie. Just like that, you know what I mean?
Well, let everybody
5 minutes later, there's a song. But that stuck with me for years, that. So I developed it with my previous band, which was Stevey Hay and the Ray Vaughns. And it's just proven to be, I mean, it's a likeable number apparently with everybody, you know. But we get a wee chance to rock out in it. That's my guilty pleasure, We get a chance to rock out in it. But it's got a wee nod to the hat of John Lee Hooker and the boogie stuff and all that, so.
Good stuff. We shall let the Midlothian listeners be the judge of that. Let us know what you think. Email studio@blackdiamondfm.com.
the wrong. Drink up, people, guys, it's time to go. Ain't exactly what they call a limousine. The motor's still running and the seats are clean. But it's shake, right, boogie. Shake, right, boogie, whoa. Shake, right, boogie. Shake, right, boogie, boogie, baby. Boogie, boogie, baby, yeah.
Shake Rag Boogie. Stevie, absolutely great stuff, mate.
Thank you very much.
I've just had a text message in from Ali, who is at AM Phillips.